All right. You're gonna have to tell me your number. I have a spreadsheet from the beginning of the year. We'll go off of that. We'll turn them in. Check you off. Be good to go. If you didn't happen to bring it today, just bring it tomorrow. How many of you did? How many of you brought your book today? Awesome. We'll get a good chunk of people. All right. All right. 11 has 3 separate parts. There are 2 parts to this problem. Step 1, determine if it's a triangle. It's a yes or no. Okay. Part 2, if it is it acute, right, or obtuse? There are 2 parts to this. Let's have Ryan come up and do 11A. I think we can fit 3 people up here. We'll have Jackson do B. Preston. C. Who did one already?
I'm saying Jared already did one.
Yeah. You can bring, if you need emotional support friend, you come up with
Jared
you.
can come up for emotional support for all. He's a
All right, quickly.
Actually, I think you need some help. Yeah, Josh, I need some help. Okay. No. You don't get no Margaret. Okay. Which one are you doing? This one, Josh. Oh. So, that's the answer. Okay. Very good. Yes. Roll up.
No, I'll just do this one.
Do we have to show
Wait,
work?
Jackson, what do you like?
Just don't even show any work, Jason. You don't have to.
Oh,
The answer's just no.
No, you're not even, like, that's not even the
should I erase it or no?
Yeah.
Wait. Ryan, wait. What?
If you want
He
to
needs to erase it.
I don't need to.
Yes,
Well,
you
yeah,
do.
you
Ryan, I thought we were not showing work.
Never mind. This really isn't that hard.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Tell him, Tyler.
That's question 20.
Oh my god.
Just go up a little bit.
It was just a simple yes or no.
Well, we can't have nice things.
I'm not trying to do this on purpose. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
You're ruining it.
Sorry, my bad.
Tyler, come up here and show us how it's done.
No, where did it go? Wait, it's like disappeared.
Number 11.
Yeah, it is hard to. Okay.
I'll try to erase.
Gotta go press it. Just wait. Oh, just stop it. Okay. So press.
This is not
What's the eraser button?
Oh my god.
It's the far right bottom one.
There.
That's the eraser now.
Alright, just
Now erase Ryan's too.
Okay.
We're just gonna.
Okay. If you want to do work, I would just do 11 plus 15. 26. You don't have to.
Just right now. I'm leaving. I'm done.
Very good. Such a struggle. Oh, yeah.
Ryan drew a heart. Oh, you need to.
That's why I told him, and then they told me to erase it.
Josh, I need your help. What? We have to show our work. I didn't even show my work. Where's the eraser again, Josh? Josh, get the eraser. No, I'll erase it. Get the eraser.
Okay, do it real quick. It's not, okay,
Ryan, I hate you
just
so
do it this
much.
way. I'll write it. Okay, so this
No.
It's like
So you could check like if any of the 3 sides or any of the 2 or 3 sides add up like or less than the 3rd side, then you tell me. I had to look up for like, well, not like look it up. I had to look up like how to do the problem.
All right, so when you turn in your book,
Oh, and then you put like
cover is off.
yeah. You want to do
Okay, we're gonna confirm the book number.
What?
I had to help him out a little bit.
And then do I have to find what it is? I need to find out what it is. Is that
There's a
85?
tag to it right
And then that's 121, so 85.
6 squared.
there. Ryan, get back up here.
forgot what they
Oh, those are
Yes,
the
where-
85.
That's how you
Just
prove
let's
it's not a
let's
triangle, right?
It looks like that.
No, that's because 85 is greater than. Hold on.
Actually, you have to square something.
85 is not greater than
I
121.
don't think so.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, move out of the way, Josh.
I
Let me draw. Just so you get it.
If the two smallest ones are less than the biggest one added up, then it's not.
Well,
Okay, go back to what?
that's no, Jack, it's not.
All right, here we go. We need to go quickly through these.
That was like the easiest question ever.
All right, hey guys, when it's time to go over these, we need to go quickly. All right, quick refresher. If you have three sides and you're asked if they can make a triangle, we joked around and called it I don't know if I called it in this class the T-Rex syndrome. You ever see that? You not see that T-Rexes have little arms, can't reach each other thing. Like a triangle that can't, like the two sides aren't long enough to make a triangle. That's a possibility, right? So when will it make a triangle? Well, when these two add up to be more than, like, go more than halfway across that bigger side, right? So to check if it's a triangle, here, our 11 is 11 plus 15 more than 27? No. So this is the check, okay? 26. So this has nothing to do with squaring the sides yet. When you just add them up and see if it's greater than the biggest side, that's not acute right or obtuse. That's is it a triangle or not, right? And that one is not a triangle. But once it's past that test, which I would like for you guys to show the work on that, you could say 12 plus 14 is greater than 16. So yes to a triangle. All right. Then step 2 is c squared greater than, less than, or equal to a squared plus b squared. Okay. Do you guys remember how I recommended you put c squared first? Why was that?
Because it's the biggest side.
Yeah, but there was a reason, a way to remember it easier if c squared's written first. Well, if c squared is written first and there's a less than symbol here, then it's acute. If c squared is written first, well, 121 and then this was 85, bless you. If I wrote c squared first here, bless you, what symbol goes here? Greater than. So that would be obtuse, right? Now, they got it right. I don't have an issue if you don't write it in that order. It's just easier to remember acute, right, obtuse if you write c squared first. Remember talking about that? Awesome. Questions on those? All right, whoever does 12 is doing A and B.
Me.
Liv, I think you've already got points, haven't you? No, you haven't. Did she go up with Ella?
No.
She's already getting points.
Well, didn't you go up already?
Yes.
Yeah, no one had you.
Oh, yeah, you got points for yourself. All right, so that time we had Jared. Did you go up, Jared?
Yeah.
We had Ryan, Preston, Jackson, the whole crew. All right, cosine of 42 is sine of 48, sine of 63 is cosine of 27. Do you guys agree? I agree.
Be quiet.
Let's be kind. Completely quiet. All right. All right, we're gonna have a couple people come up and do this one. Let's have Mackenzie come up and solve for side B. We'll have Emma. Have you gone up yet, Emma? Do you want angle A or angle C?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Say it again. A.
This works. Well, I get 2 points.
I get 2 points.
You got full credit for that. Probably out of 10.
Yeah, if I go up there, like, you're sharing points,
I'm being good. You should both get points.
Hello.
Okay, that's fine. You got 26. Yeah, which one? I think we're good. You got 26.
Wait. Okay, for what?
For ID.
I don't know.
For that.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright, we got.
This is A squared plus B squared. Okay, so
I did this.
Ryan, did you book today?
Oh no.
Ellen, did you book today?
I'll do question 14. Because we knew, that's what I did, but I think that works too. Yeah, I think what you did is good too. I just did it the other way because this makes sense to me.
are you allowed to though?
Yeah. No, I'm doing the measurement.
How'd you get 26?
6. So your answer is part of mine, so you're right first.
I'm afraid to write it my way though.
Just do it.
Hashtag
Just do it. Yeah, that's facts.
No, that's
I
good.
believe
She
you.
knows what she's Am I supposed to be doing this? Because I've been right here to help her.
I never signed up to do that. I think I know what that is. Let's just go over.
And you can raise her.
Yes. I guess I'll do this.
Alright, if I check you off for your book, please put it the same way Elizabeth's is facing up here so that I can see the number by just looking at it. Alright? Alright. Anthony, book today?
Jesus.
21196.
Oh my gosh, that's supposed to be 2.
So take the cover off, check it, make sure you didn't destroy it.
Wait. Hold up. I need a ring.
Alright.
That's not a ring.
This is Christian.
It's not a ring.
How'd you get that ID? Did you do A squared plus B squared? Now I'm psyching myself out.
That's right.
Right? I know. I'm so scared.
What did you guys get for me? 22.62.
Yes.
Amber,
Could she go with that plastic surgery on her nose? Yeah. Okay. I mean that's right. Points. Should I write no C squared equals?
Brent, do you have your book? Josh?
Yeah.
What'd you write in it?
Cosine? Yeah.
To be remembered forever.
I guess so.
Oh,
did I know what?
Alright, 2130. Josh? 2130.
Equals the number. Guys, how's that look?
What angle A?
No, like I didn't write
A
down.
equals 22.62.
Preston book?
I know.
Kenzie, give your book.
Yeah.
I want to.
Thank you.
Yeah, for the so that was like, I don't know, 214. So I was like,
Oh, that's C. Well, I remember what that equaled, so then I'm just gonna. Yeah, because I just typed it in my phone.
I have that you didn't take a book, is that right?
It's like I got a book. It's been in my lap. Okay, what? 38. Okay, guys. We good. I'm done. Gold star.
On her own.
I just want it to end. I don't even care if it's like 90 flat. I literally.
Did you
No, they are
Alana and Paige, you guys are next, alright? Alright, let's take a look. Alright, let's go over these quickly.
to the next word. Yeah.
Alright, quick question for you. Hey guys, we need to get going. What if this didn't end up, the square root didn't end up being the nice whole number? you're going to write it in simplest radical form. Okay, just refresh that as well. Now, do you remember what these are called since all three sides were whole numbers? Remember what special name that got? Not a special right triangle. It would have to be a 30, 60, the angles would be 30, 60, 90. Pythagorean triple.
Oh, there's.
All three sides are whole numbers. All right. Looks like, Emma, did you do angle A?
Yeah.
Who did angle A?
Oh my god.
Fancy. What'd she use there? Do you guys recognize that? She used the law of cosines. Can you use law of cosines? Well, it's an SAS triangle. You can do law of cosines. That's fine. Now, it's a right triangle, so we could also use SOHCAHTOA, right? So for angle A, I bet a lot of people put their pencil at angle A and said, oh, that's the opposite. That's the adjacent. I'm going to use tangent of A equals 24 over 10. Everybody good with that? And then what gets rid of a tangent to uncover that angle? Inverse tangent, so tangent inverse. I'm just going to check Emma's work. I'm getting 67.38 degrees. That's what she got. We're happy. I would give full points if you chose to use the law of cosines there. All right, and then who did angle C? Tessa. Looks like you did tangent as well. Notice how the numerators. Hey guys, please listen. Notice how the numerators are different. Numerators and denominators switch because what was opposite of A was the adjacent of C, correct? And vice versa. So just be careful there. And what do you notice about those two angles? In a right triangle, they should always be complementary. Very good. Tally question.
I gotta fix.
What'd you say?
I don't know. I think I messed something up. Like, could I find the tangent of C and then subtract that from 90, or add that to 90 and then subtract that from 180 to get A? Those difference.
The tangent of C is going to be a decimal. Are you saying just find one of the angles and subtract it from 90 to get the other? Yes. That's fine. Okay. If you're not feeling risky and you want to make sure you get it and you have time, the safest way is to do it two separate times. And if they happen to be complementary, you know you did it right. All right, questions on 13. Good to go? So that's called solving a right triangle. Next one. Well, now we gotta spread the wealth here. We got people who haven't gone up yet. Mackenzie went up, right?
Yeah.
Emma went up. Tessa went up. Christiana, did I see you go up too? All right. Alana, would you like to do part of this problem? Which one would you like to do? Side. Ooh, there's no letter. Is there a letter up here for you
It's a
guys?
K.
Okay, thank you.
It's
So there's side K. There's the measure of angle K. And there's side M. Alana, I think I know what you're going to do. You don't care. You do whatever you want. One up. All right, let's also have Tally. You haven't gone up yet, have you? Go on up. You can do this one. And Chase, you going to go up too? Ready, set, go. What did you decide you're going to do? Do you want help from anyone?
No, I'm good. I can do whatever they don't do.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna do measure of angle K.
Ooh, good choice.
Isn't that? I feel like I'm.
Do you guys want any help or are you guys good? You're good.
Yeah.
Chase, you want any help or you're good?
I'm good.
I mean, I think I'm good. I don't know.
Emma's going to come up and get a lot more support. What happened?
Which one of you is that?
I don't know which the third one has to do with it.
Oh, she's doing the one that you don't want.
Well, I don't know what that one is.
What? Which one do you want to do? She's doing my library was on. Why are you looking? I don't know. I'm supposed to be giving more support. No, I'll bring it tomorrow. You told me to come up. Okay, I don't know which one we're doing.
I'll do K.
Okay, so where's it not rated? Yes, that's what I got. Okay. Did you? Did you do like 5 I was in this. I really like that's I know. I just like the was or no. You're right. It's
Tally, do you ever book today?
I did.
When you're done.
Might have to go back to
That's
that.
it. Yes.
You've done it again.
I was supposed to not.
Cloud, you ever book? Tyler?
I forgot this one.
I shot them all.
I bet if you saw it,
One of them like didn't die. And
I need the eraser.
Emma.
because I watched Criminal.
Let me use the eraser real quick.
Yeah.
Like that.
I need to
Like
do
I did, she just kind of says like hi.
Just leave that for us.
So I didn't see it. I could go. Like, she's not in there. I just grab it.
I don't know if she moves in there. Like I don't know where. You have to go in.
Alright.
Because you have. She has that paper that you have to sign off.
I thought
Set up it. Anthony, he said he's not scoring you. Yeah, you should start shooting. Yeah, Tyler actually scores the
You're doing the dagger thing now.
Yeah.
Don't forget it's plus, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Did you write it on your paper?
Yes, plus. I feel like Tyler could take that. This is what I told him. I've never seen that. He said,
What?
I don't know why I have this.
Which side are you on?
I'm so I'll just. Can I just say scribble it out? I think I'm doing it.
It's called little K. ML is little K.
So just K. Like little K.
I don't know what he's doing. My chair. I feel like this I'm just observing. I'm pretty sure. You did put me in headlocks. Like, I don't know where. Come on.
Tyler was like trying to sit in the chair.
Yeah, come on. We put me in
All right, let's get going. All right, Tally had the easy one. 90 minus 40 is 50. 90 minus 40 is 50. All right, then, quiet please. All right, let's see what we got here.
They did K twice.
Oh. Does that say sign?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the board being not cooperative.
All right, so just a refresher, guys. If it is a right triangle, you don't necessarily need the law of sines or law of cosines. Okay, some of you are just it's like, man, it's brand new, it's fresh, it's exciting. I want to use it anytime I can. You're even going home sometimes and using it at home just for fun. Okay, I get it. But this one you didn't have to use law of sines. You could have done sine of 50 equals k over 8. Sine of 50 equals k over 8. And to solve for k, all you had to do is multiply by sine of 50 times 8. Sine of 50 times 8. 6.13 is what I'm getting. 6.13. But If you want to use the law of sines, that is fine by me. All right, now
That's the answer.
5.14 was m, correct? Is that what you guys got?
Yeah.
5.14. So you guys both did k. Now let's just talk about it since the work is not up here for m. If you wanted to use this angle here, the 40, you'd probably use sine of 40 equals m over 8, right? Sine of 40 equals m over 8. So sine of 40 times 8. 5.14 is what m is. M is 5.14. We good? Excellent. All right, I think we got another problem down here.
What are you doing? You skipped one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys, your support and encouragement. We have C, we have side C, we have the measure of angle A, and we have the measure of angle B. These are right triangles. We do not need law of sines, law of cosines. All right, so Alana went up, Tally went up, Chase went up. Christiana, you haven't gone up yet? Which one do you want to do, Christiana? Which part? Side C, Christiana. Bryce, which angle do you want to do? Angle A. Tyler, which angle? I guess you're doing angle B, Tyler.
Tyler gets no choice.
No choice, Tyler. That's what happens when you put people's chairs on the floor. All right, Christiana, you said you did not have your work today, correct? McKenna, do you have your work today? Unscrew this chair.
You can't
Tyler, did you turn your book in already?
What?
Did you turn in your book already?
Yeah.
No.
That's it. You said you had it, right?
The 4 is not going to go.
Chase and Tally. Come on up. Chase, I have 2 1s, 195 for you.
Yeah.
Do you want this?
Tally, I have 2 1 165.
It take a while to get. We're gonna end on yeah, 16. Alright, you just noticed at least 10 minutes.
Struggling?
I'm not. What are you talking about?
The girl in my this one girl in my is like obsessed with it.
I
He did not get
She's like, oh my god.
All right, so real quick. Ryan, Ella, Quentin, Preston, Jared, Alana, Tessa, Levi, Christiana, McKenna, and Caden. Bring your books tomorrow. Please bring your books tomorrow. Write yourself a note right now. Okay? Or else your name goes up on the wall of shame.
Can I just put a reminder on my phone?
Yeah. All right. So it's very difficult to track you down after tomorrow. All right.
What will be for Monday?
Huh?
What will be for Monday for review?
Yeah, but here's the deal. If you don't bring it Monday, then it's like it's hard to get a hold of you guys. And I don't want to withhold, like, whatever they say. Like they give like student fees or whatever sort of stuff about books. These are like $90, $91 for readings.
Wow.
What?
You want to spend $90 for geometry book?
I don't think
I
I don't get one bus I did. Well, my angle should be bigger.
Oh, you know what? I had you in the other class.
Yeah.
I need to fix that.
I might have any book.
21198. Thank you.
So why do you need a book?
Give my sandwich truck. It's not going. All right, let's go over these. All right, Pythagorean theorem for C, 32.02. Do you guys confirm that? Now, I did not tell you guys how to round, so 32.02 is the decimal answer. If you had the square root of 1025 and you wrote it in simplest radical form, awesome. Be able to do it both ways. Who did angle A? Bryce. Do you just like the law of sines better? Yeah, that's fine. You could have done, how many of you guys did tangent inverse of 20 over 25? Tangent inverse of 20 over 25. I'm getting 38.66. I think you guys both solved for the same angle. All right, for this one, I'm getting all right. Tangent of A. Guys, please listen. We have some mistakes going on. I want to make sure we're good on this. Tangent of A is 20 over 25. You all agree with that statement? Now, it's not a side we're solving for. It's an angle. So we're going to have to take the tangent inverse of both sides. Tangent inverse of 20 over 25, getting 38.66. 38.66. Now, the tangent of B is 25 over 20. So the tangent inverse of 25 over 20 is 51.34. So make sure you guys are labeling these with degrees. They use the law of sines. Just curious, this is surprising me today. How many of you are using the law of sines and cosines for these in general? All right.
Well, you could just use the regular
All right, Tyler, Bryce, Christian, did you go up yet? That's right. All right, any volunteer to do the ladder problem? Paige, thanks.
Paige, you want some help? Oh, here, guys. No, I said it first. You don't need extra help. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you probably need.
It's funny.
We're gonna have to fly tomorrow.
It's a good dream.
My
It's a
goodness.
good dream.
I'm
I'm pretty sure me and you have the same thing.
Well, that's bad.
Now, they were solving this time.
That's not a ladder. That's a line. That's how I draw it.
It's like a 95.
Can you draw it? Draw a ladder. I need to draw a ladder. That's what I do. See, I was here. I was supporting. I drew the ladder. I don't get the doing. I know that. Switching to red. I don't know, I'm done now. It's a fire room. I do a fire room.
Alright, sine of that equals 100 over 110. Solve for the angle, sine inverse. I like it. 65.43. Questions on that one?
Wait, I need to write it.
You guys all agree this is the angle of elevation?
Yes.
Opposite is 100. Hypotenuse is 110. Opposite and hypotenuse, you're using sine. Good to go?
No, wait.
You gotta move quickly. Okay, I got it. Alright. Tricky one. Go ahead. Next one. Oh, this is the angle of elevation. This one's not as tricky. I thought it was an angle of depression.
Yeah, how do you?
You want to draw it?
It's not a hard thing, that's why it's really.
Like if this is the ground and there's like a tower or something, angle of depression, if it's like angle depression of 40 degrees. Be careful. Most people put the 40 right there. It's from the imaginary horizontal line.
Or would be end on the
Did you use my that too? Then why wouldn't you put it on the exam?
Yeah. Because that's like the hardest.
It's not on there. That's like. Here.
Alright, altitude of 3,500 feet. Angle of elevation is 29 degrees. Find the horizontal distance. Tangent of 29 equals 3,500
Wait
right.
a minute, I got it.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. Hey guys, be careful on this one. You have to multiply by x to get it out of the denominator, and then divide by tangent of 29. If you missed that one, it's probably why. Good to go? All right. Are these special right triangles? Yeah, you can tell. Even if there's no angles, you can tell because this one's isosceles. So these ones are 14 divided by radical 2, but that's not good enough. That's not in simplest radical form, right? 14 divided by radical 2, there should be an alarm going off in your head saying there can't be square roots in the denominator. So multiply by radical 2 over radical 2. We get 14 radical 2 over, what's a radical 2 times a radical 2? 2. 14 radical 2 over 2 is 7 radical 2. So this one's easy. If that's 6 radical 2, this must have been 6. Good. All right, last one for today. 15 radical 3, and 30. This one, 33. 33 divided by radical 3, but that needs cleaned up. Clean it up before you double it. All right? We're going to multiply by radical 3 over radical 3. We get 33 radical 3 over 3, which is 11 radical 3. What's double? Double 11 radical 3. 22 radical 3. All right, those are the answers we'd be looking for. All right, we got to move tomorrow. Got a lot to do tomorrow. What's that?
Do you have any
I'll have to check.
Other than the